Now, let us see how can we add points to an already existing plot. So in this case, we're going to use the pressure data set. So let's say, for example, we want a subset of pressure containing temperatures that are greater than, say, 200 degrees, right? So in order to do that, let's say our plot, we change the color. Let's say this color is going to be red. So now if we want to add points, right? We want to add points, and then we want to find the subset of these temperatures. There's temperatures that are greater than 200, right? And then say we want also the red color, and let's specify, say we want 19, the shape of these points. And if you run this, you observed now that we have added different points to an already existing plot. We can also add lines in a similar way that we have been doing for points. Say, for example, I'm going to say plots, and then I'm going to say pressure, right? So now let's say we want to add lines. Say we want the lines to be added maybe at half the temperature. So in order to do that, we can say lines and say in our data and go to temperature and say we are going to divide, say, by 2, and then we want to say pressure. We want this column. If you run this, you observe that we have added lines, right? And we said for x-axis we want half the temperature, and for the y-axis the pressure will remain the same. So that is how you can add lines. So now let's say what also you want to do is you want to change the width of this line, say to be 2, and say maybe the type, say to be 3. And you observe now that we have changed the lines, the type of the lines, and we have also changed the width of the lines. R provides us with another function that we call abline. So this function allows us to draw horizontal, vertical, or sloped lines. Okay, say for example we want to add horizontal function, horizontal line at 247, and we also add a vertical line at 300. So you observed from the plot that we have added a horizontal line when pressure equals to 247, and we have added a vertical line when temperature equals 300. We can also add the color as well as a line type. Say we want red dotted lines, and if you run this, you observe that we now have added these dotted red lines.